Sunshine State, a hotbed of passionate football fans. It is not hard to find where rivalry battle lines in the state are drawn on a day like today. These two are due to lock up once again, and we can't wait to get it started. And here's the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Florida State's offense will get the ball first. Last time these two got together, Florida got to rub a little salt in the wound as they blew out the Noles.
Well, that was a statement win by the Gators, and I think that win really helped push a bunch of high school prospects that might have been considering both the Seminoles and Gators to Gainesville. That game had a huge...
Oh, he's got some space.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
Finds the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. I think that receiver really had two choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he's going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these curl routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
I don't know that there's a harder position in football to play than quarterback. You know, all the space in the game, the speed of the game, the big bodies out wide. But to be able to break on those short passes and be an open field tackler like that and give up no yards and protect deep, that's a nice job by the coach.
They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Give to the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. You don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. These teams out.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Noles decide to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Florida's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways.
Turning it on! Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as his offense tries to grind out some yardage.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Gators with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Hands it off. Chain gang on the move. It'll be down at the 29. This rivalry only dates back to the late 50s, but what it might lack in long-term history, it more than makes up for in disdain, guys.
Well, this game certainly doesn't have the longevity historically that a lot of other rivalries have in college football, but this game always means so much. It impacts the conference championship race, the national championship race, and the Heisman Trophy race.
A 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the running back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Wants to throw on third. Grab behind the line. It's late. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. The Gators send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. No fair catches here, looking for room. Get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive. The 27. Looking to throw on first down. A little screen to the running back. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making it easy. And then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
This slot receiver is a guy that defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Right, that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically charged. Nice job by the defender.
Makes the grab over the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I need to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it because he really didn't have a choice because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Fires to the big fella. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. The Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Makes the catch. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the out. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Sneak gets it done.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And he made the extra point without problem. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard, down 7-0. To the ground with the back. Gets it past the marker. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. The Gator ground game is lurking in the murky waters, and it has been most effective.
Yeah, we've seen them in the past, man. When Florida's really cooking, they've got some good backs. They've got some good balance, but they've got some physicality, and that's what you want to see from this unit.
Catch in the middle, it's Jennings. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. The give to the single back. Breaks into the open. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
How about that for efficiency on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 1st downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
Hines is back in the middle. You can hand it to him. You can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? They're finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's 1st down from the 11. leaves it with the back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida!
That's a great job of just trusting your offensive line to get it done, scoring the touchdown. An extra point's going to tie this thing up right before halftime. And after that run, I think they're going to feel more confident running it in the second half.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Fights off a defender. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Working that left side now. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man, it's Law. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They punt it away on 4th down. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Baker. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Jennings. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw for it. Gets it to him on the screen.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Makes the catch. It's Baker. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Looking to scramble. He's going to run it. First down and more. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
On the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
After the run, now to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got a man, it's Jennings. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds.
I think this defense really needs to start thinking about fencing this quarterback in. You cannot let him go east or west because he will extend the play with his legs and his speed and then hurt you throwing the football.
On the move, it's Lay. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Here comes the heat. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Nice play by this defense again, and I feel like it's a broken record, doesn't it, guys? Like, seriously, both defense playing at a high level. Which offense can get a spark, make a big play, and get something going?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains. Drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Gators will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Finding an escape route. He rumbles out to the 39-yard line before he's steered out of...
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
He breaks a tackle. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off. Up front and go get positive yardage.
Off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. This crowd on hand trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's long. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. The lone back's got it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
Try to throw for it. Wide open downfield. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33. Big on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Give to the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Enormous play coming right here. 3rd down, and this crowd is bringing down the house. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can smell it here in the 4th quarter. A 1st down run in the red zone. Touchdown Seminoles! And they've moved out front here in the 4th. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. They're in a precarious spot here. That lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do... There he goes! Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Right back to the well. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You just need more from your offense. And second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's Baker. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's got his man. And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the 1st down, stops the clock, and has them on the move, trying to get the late score. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking for room. It's Slade. Oh, he's got some space. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening.
And how about the big play by this running back? Nice job running with the football. Good balance. Seeing where he needed to go with the football. Finishing the run. He gets knocked out of bounds. But how about this offense set up now on 1st and goal?
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Gators have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Well, he tried everything he could that time just to not take a negative play. He didn't get sacked. It was a great job avoiding that. He's just able to get what he can get on the scramble play here, down close on the red zone.
Big fella fighting for every inch, but he will not get there, and it'll be 4th down. They'll try to pound their way in. Touchdown, Gators! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And in this situation now, if you're on offense, what do? Do you kick the extra point, tie it, and hope for overtime? Or are you aggressive? Do you decide to go for 2 right here and see if you can take the lead with just seconds left in the game?
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do. So tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, try to maximize this time and get in a position to win.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. It's complete to the left. offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left.
Hey, who says hitch pass? Get big yards. Receiver catches it, makes a guy miss, goes and gets a first down.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He's got it. He's out of bounds and doing everything they can to save every second. 23 seconds to go.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got him. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Seminoles want to move quickly. Lost the fire on 2nd down. Spits it out to the back. Got his man on the right. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll take a shot. It's incomplete, and the clock strikes 0, and we are headed to overtime. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth, so of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably maybe 1 possession each. Who's the better team?
And the Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone. And they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
No more room to run as this defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. It's right down the boulevard. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
And that's a good, solid run there, Reese. And if you want to win in overtime, running the football is a good idea.
Showing that you're the more physical team in overtime can really be a breaking of their will. He's got it on the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And on that play on the RPO, they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the #1 thing. Avoid disaster here. And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation, want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. He's got it, a gutsy kick from downtown, and we will play another overtime.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
We play on first down here in the second overtime period. The give. He's in open space downfield. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
They'll run it on first and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere. They're able to make a big-time play.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Third and goal, and you really hate to settle for a field goal with the first possession in an overtime period. Looking to throw. Trying to set up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now they regain the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's first down. The give to the back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
It's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at your running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. I love his effort making multiple guys miss, but still, it's a negative play.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
From the gun, running back gets to give. No more room to run as this defense rises up on third down, and now it's fourth down from the 22. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. This game will come down to this, a field goal try to save them. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And now it's all two-point conversion attempts from here on out. They'll try to power it in. Tremendous execution to get the 2, and now they turn up the heat. So now they'll need to answer to keep this game alive. They want to throw it. Here's the pressure. Clutch play and execution ties the game again, and we'll play another overtime. Let's do it again, guys, shall we? And we'll see just how far down the play sheet they have to go for this two-point try. Offense will use a timeout here to make sure everyone is on the same page here in overtime. So here we go again, and we'll see just how deep that two-point conversion bag really is. Takes a snap, wants to throw. They got it done. A great play call to give them the lead by 2. Now they'll have to respond with a 2 of their own. They can't do
The time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So the Gators offense has the football first here today. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done. Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
They'll take a deep shot, and it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And the defense swarms not much in the gain on that completion. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry up. Quarterback still with the football. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. No huddle now for the offense.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
On first down, it's play action. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line for the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do. And Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. And we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
QB to the tight end for a completion. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line. The Sooners trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Movement here from the tight end. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Jennings. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They keep him guessing with a run.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Wide open downfield. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their...
Up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The quarterback delivers complete to the right side. It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on the first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game, and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years, just off the top of my head. Guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get... They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles in soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
Breaks off a defender. Wow, juke the first tackler. That was enough to make the first down. The Sooners come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Right near the line now, showing press coverage. It's a shotgun run call. Rollers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. Here's the point after attempt.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back right away. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking to pass here on second down. Tries to get it to the running back. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll try the ground game here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. We reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Grab near the sticks. It's Baker. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Pressure is coming. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They'll run it from the gun. The Gators look to keep this drive moving.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Grab down the middle. It's Jennings. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
2nd and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Gators. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage. Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss. Second down and 15. Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. The ball is picked off. Could take it all the way.
Past the 50. The 30. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a hit. Sets up the offense in great position. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw it on first down.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. And nobody open. They move the ball into good position, but now it's third. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Jennings. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. He made it. 3 points on the board. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. He hands it off from the gun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to the
pass rush gets home.
And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Sooners will send the punt team onto the field. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. The Gators offense retakes the field. But they want to cut into this lead before halftime. They have to work quickly now. Now the first play of this drive, they're set up at the 37. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Checks this down to the running back. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Moves out of the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Gators will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They're fortunate to have the lead at the break with those pass protection problems. Let's see if they can clean that up here in the third quarter.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
And the Sooners looking to run some tempo here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Crucial third down play coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together.
He'll take a deep shot here. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Touchdown, Oklahoma. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. The Florida offense retakes the field. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quarterback keeps the football. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. Lapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looks right for a quick completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Gets made over the middle. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. The Gators pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
You know, the outcut is a routine throw, but it really illustrates how much time the receiver have worked on this route, because the more you work on it, you could close your eyes and make this throw. But it's not easy if you don't put a lot of reps in.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The Gators with 1st and 10 here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's in the clear. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge game like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Stop at the line, still a few yards short from pay dirt.
What a great play by the defense here. Close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Offense still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Off the play fake on first down. The receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw. Your quarterback.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Offense. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Sooners. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's brought down after a big first down game. Second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. And the Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage.
That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line. Receiver in motion now. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down.
Slide, 22. Come on, set.
And they're trying to punch it in here. No, they stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That'll be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Look out, room to run here. The Gators offense retakes the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Looking to scramble. Heave the ball deep down that right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. It's a quarterback keeper. Oh, and he fumbles. Offense recovers the fumble. He keeps going. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make 1st down yardage. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. It's not the way you want to start. 1st down and 20 now. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Extending the play now. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the 1st down. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? He gets loose, and he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, the defense had an opportunity here to really kind of seal this game, and instead they allow the quarterback scramble to pick up some big yards and get a 1st down and get out of bounds.
Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Their last chance here. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. Fourth down completion to the running back. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. That's exactly what he's able to do.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to throw again. Pass rush closing in. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at the stage of the game. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Quick completion to the tight end. And he stops short. Huge play by the defense on fourth down. They will take over, protecting this lead. They'll run it here. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And the defense will stop the clock with a timeout here. 25 seconds remaining. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And they'll give it to the back. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. A timeout taken by the defense. 18 seconds left on the clock. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And looking to throw now on first down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out.